should have done it. Okay, look better. Well, so right now streaming. Anyway, so I'm going to live stream on this platform which is called Tandem, and I'll be talking here, and I'll try to, how to say, interact with people. Interact with people. Gonna take some time because nobody gives a shit, and also I need some sort of momentum to build it up, and hopefully can I maybe I may gather new follower here. Fuck. I really want a second screen. Stuck. Anyway, let's practice speaking. So today's topic it is about, as you can see on the screen here, the topic of my chat today will be about, it will start with reunification day. So what is reunification day about? What is reunification? You might think it's simple and it's easy to understand, but for me, reunification is, it is the, what is unification? Unification is, wait, fuck. Yeah, nobody gives a shit. Reunification. To make something whole again. To make it, I don't know, no fucking idea. Probably I would need to talk to people because this is a quite a hard topic to talk about. Wait. Some tea here. Yeah. Let's see. You like patient. Hi there. Wait. Hello, Moriko. How are you?
Hey, Jimmy, how are you? It's Mauricio.
Oh,
It's in Spanish.
Mauricio.
I'm
Mauricio.
from Peru.
Are you from Peru? Uh,
Yes, I'm
you
from Peru.
speak Spanish? Do you?
I do. I do. We speak Spanish here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what brings you here? What brings you
Well,
here?
I'm curious about Vietnam. I know it's a country which is opposite to Peru.
Oh,
So if we
yeah.
imagine the world as an orange, if we um, pick this orange with a knife and goes through Peru, it will come out through Vietnam. So
Oh,
we're in the opposite sides of the world.
makes sense. So I guess it's about 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. there in Peru, right?
Yes, it is. 8:38. What
Oh,
time is it in Vietnam?
right now it is 8:38 p.m. in Vietnam. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So is it 12 hours of difference?
Huh?
You're still on Saturday, right?
I did not get your question. Sorry. I did not
Yeah,
get your question.
you're still on Saturday there.
I am.
Or is it Sunday already?
I did not get
Yeah,
it.
I was talking about time difference.
Oh, oh yeah. Time
No,
difference.
yeah,
Yeah.
just asking if it still Saturday.
Yeah. So sorry. There's some reason that I cannot hear you very clearly, Mauricio. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's my phone. It's a really old phone I'm talking from.
All right. By the way, have you ever visited Vietnam before?
No, not really, not really. So far away.
Oh yeah.
Uh, yeah, the farthest I went was Africa. I went to Africa
Africa.
last year.
Nice.
I went to Kenya.
Kenya.
Yeah,
And
but
yeah.
yes.
And what did you do in Kenya?
I was working. I work
Oh.
for an NGO. Well, I used to work for an NGO. Now I work elsewhere. But yeah, it was a nice experience
Oh.
going so far away.
And also Mauricio, how old are you now? 35?
Yeah, I'm 35.
35. And what did you say you do again? What do you do?
Well, I'm an engineer. I work in logistics, although I also do data analysis, stuff like that. And I work in a bank now. I'm a data steward, which is the most boring job in all the data fields.
Okay, so what I heard, what I just hear is you said that you are engineer in logistic.
Yeah, yes,
Ah, okay.
but I work in data analysis now.
But it's boring for you.
Yeah, it's really really boring for me.
Uh, well,
Like
that's okay.
Saturday, I don't have to work now.
Yeah.
And you?
Me, I'm working. No, I'm a student. Yeah, I'm a student right now.
What are you studying about?
English language. Yeah, my major.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Understood. So, do you learn English as you know? You also learn about literature or just
Yeah,
the language?
I do learn about the English literature. Yeah.
Culture and stuff like that. But do you learn which English literature? The European one from UK or
I rem-
American
I remember
literature?
there was Shakespeare's. Yeah, Shakespeare's. Also,
SBK, right?
yeah. Also, yes, there's some others authors, but I couldn't remember the name. Yeah, because I really did not pay much attention. I just wanted to get through the subject. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
yeah, it happens.
but yeah. How?
So,
Yeah.
what do you usually do in Unification Day in Vietnam?
Oh, if you know, do you know about the Vietnam War?
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
something about it.
yeah.
I read something about it.
So basically, like before the American invasion in Vietnam, before that we had the French colonists. They were the previous invader in Vietnam, and when the French got defeated, the American they moved in, and and then uh, and then at some point we Vietnam got separated into two, so North Vietnam and South Vietnam, right? And South Vietnam were being controlled by the U.S. government, and the North Vietnam were it was controlled by the Viet Cong or the communist Vietnamese, if you know, army. Yeah, communist the communist army of Vietnam, and so yeah, the communists always try to get the South Vietnam back, and at some point they success, and on the day on the 30th of April, 1975, um, the the North Vietnam finally get back like the control of the South Vietnam, and that's the
All right.
reunification day. Yeah, in of Vietnam. Yeah.
I've always been interested in that war because you defeated, well, the army at the time defeated the most powerful colonialist um, states in the world at the time,
Yeah.
French, then the United States. And I
Yeah.
heard something about having Japan as well,
Japan is
a
yeah.
Japan invasion.
Japan is fascist. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that's incredible. Here in Latin America is really inspiring. Well, some songs from the 70s. Well, I haven't been alive then, but I know there are some songs about Vietnam
Oh.
made from here, from Latin America,
Oh.
in the 70s.
In the 70s. I think
Yeah, in the
maybe
70s.
yeah, maybe it's from Cuba, maybe, because we Vietnam
Yeah,
and
Cuba
Cuba, we are very close. Yeah.
and also Chile.
Chile. Yeah.
Victor Jara, yeah, he's a songwriter that wrote about Cuba and Ho Chi Minh
Oh.
and their struggle against colonialism.
Oh. Wow. He's from
He has
Chile.
really cool songs about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before the dictatorship, though.
Hmm. Wow.
They make a
Oh.
really hard time there.
And I am curious.
Interesting, but what do you do? How do you celebrate?
How do I say what?
Sorry?
What did you say? Are you?
I was asking, what do you do usually in Vietnam in Unification Day?
Oh,
How do you celebrate?
we'll have a holiday. Like yeah, just normally we celebrate it we will have some events, and normally the student will not have to go to school. They have the time off from school to celebrate the event. Yeah. So, and also,
Are there
yeah, huh?
parades? You know, people walking in the streets, celebrating. You know, the maybe in costumes or maybe in military.
Right, right. Military too.
Walking down the street.
Yeah, right. Parade. We have parade. As I can remember, but I don't know if we also celebrate that. Like we have military parade this year. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah. I'm curious. What is life? How is life in Peru for you?
Peru is a really diverse country. We have a coastal region by the sea. Life is different there than the mountain in the Andes. And we have another region as well, which is the rainforest region. So yeah, it's pretty diverse. People, costumes, even languages. We
Language.
have indigenous languages here. We have about 40 or so.
40 or so.
Yeah,
Do you have like
yeah, languages, but you know,
do you have like native
yeah,
people
native
there?
languages.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes,
Native tribe and
yes.
yeah.
Many native people. Well, but Spanish is predominant everywhere. In cities, we only speak Spanish.
Yeah.
And what else? I'm from the south of Peru. I'm from the Andes.
Oh.
So I could tell you about life there, but in other regions, yeah, I haven't been much in the rainforest region. Now I live by the coast, by the sea.
Oh,
I live in the capital,
you
Lima.
live near the sea in the south.
Yeah, yeah. It's at the center. It's the capital.
It's the capital. Wait, what's the name of the capital?
Yeah, Lima,
Wait,
Lima, Peru.
Lima, Peru. Wait,
Yeah, Peru is the country. Lima is the city. And yeah, well, an interesting fact about Peru, Lima is, I think it's the biggest, or one of the biggest cities in a desert.
Lima.
All
Oh,
the surroundings of Lima are are, are desertical places. There's not much water. Well, we have the Andes close, so there are rivers going through, and that's what makes life possible here.
okay.
And it's a pretty bustling, busy city. We are 10 million here.
10 million?
And traffic is one of the worst. Yeah, we are around 10 million.
10
Traffic
million.
is a nightmare.
Wait, so
Yeah,
you mean 10 million
it's
visitor, right? Tourists
no,
or
no,
population?
no. Yeah, that's the population.
Population 10 million. Of the city, the capital?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's in Lima.
Wow.
That's a third of the total population of Peru.
Oh, interesting.
Which city do you live in Vietnam?
I live in the capital city, Hanoi. Yeah, Hanoi.
Oh, Hanoi.
Yeah.
And how many people live in Hanoi?
How many people in Hanoi? I think it's also somewhere. Wait, Hanoi. I'm gonna check population. So it's about 8.8 million. Yeah. It's about 8.8 million. people.
In how's life there? Do you have traffic problems?
Oh yeah, we do. We do have traffic problem and pollution too. Yeah, because there's a lot of people in a small city, so yeah, it happens. Yeah, many people from other province, from other regions in Vietnam, they want to work in Hanoi, they want to live in Hanoi, they want to have family and life in Hanoi, so that's the reason why.
Yeah, sometimes it's not about wants, it's about needs. For
Yeah.
example, uh, I was living in the south of Rome, but I couldn't find a job for my profession.
Oh.
So I needed to go to a bigger city. And here in Peru, where Lima is the biggest city, and here is where the opportunities are. So we have to move
Oh yeah.
to work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be better if we don't have to move far away to find a job suitable for us, right? Because it will prevent,
Yeah, it will be better.
yeah, it will prevent the overpopulation problem and also pollution and everything else. So yeah.
Yeah, but however, I don't think population is necessarily tied with pollution. I
What
think
what do you mean?
pollution is a product of relying on cars, mainly on individual cars.
On
If we
cows?
had better public cars, cars,
Cars. Okay. Cars. Yeah.
cars. Yes. So if we had better public transportation systems like trains, metro, buses, and maybe if they are electric, we couldn't we could have less of pollution with the same amount of people.
Yeah, I agree with your point. Like the cars is a source of pollution, but I don't know in Peru, but in Vietnam, there's a lot of motorcycle. Like most of the population have motorcycles uh, and imagine on the street, like for every individual they will have one motorcycle on the street, and so like imagine like million people they go out, some, yeah, it's some of them will take the bus and some of them will take the metro, the train, or use the car, but most of them will use the motorbike, and a lot of motorbike will create a lot of well, pollution. Yeah.
You have a motorbike.
Do you have like do the people in Peru use motorbike a lot?
Um, well, in the streets you see mainly cars, but
Cars.
yeah, there are motorbikes. Some people use motorbikes. I'm
Yeah.
not sure of the stats, but I could say about 10% of people um, using their own means of transportation use more motorcycle. Also, if you live outside the city, we have tuk-tuks.
Tuk tuk. Okay.
We call them, yeah, similar to motorbikes, right? So
Similar.
that's what we have in the outskirts of the city.
Yeah. But the thing is, like every, like I can confidently say 95% of Vietnamese knows how to ride a motorcycle, and they have to know how to because it's a main way to transport in Vietnam. Yeah.
Do you have a motorcycle?
Huh?
Do you own? Do you use a motorcycle too?
Of course, I have a
To
motorcycle. My mother have a motorcycle of her own. Yeah.
And which kind? Which kind of motorcycle? Do you use the scooter one? Um, the the higher one? I don't know how you call them.
I use the like normal motorcycle, and my mother use the scooter. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So a
And
normal motorcycle is
yeah.
a big motor with I don't know slick tires for the city.
What
I don't know how to describe them. I'm not much into motorcycle. I'm most of a bicycle guy.
oh yeah, bicycle is good. You can exercise, and it has no, it doesn't pollute anything. Yeah. Wow. Do you have a
Well,
similar?
it's been
Huh?
sorry,
Yeah, I'm about.
sorry, you were saying?
I want to ask this question. Like, do you have a similar day or holiday in Peru, like the reunification day in Vietnam?
Well, we haven't gone through a war against colonialism yet, so we don't have a similar celebration. I wish we had one,
You don't wish that,
No,
but yeah.
because I feel like we're still colonized by the U.S., by China,
Oh,
and yeah, in paper we are independent. It happened in the 19th century. We have a celebration, Independence Day from Spain, but I think in reality we're still colonized.
uh, well, how? Why? What makes you say that?
Well, I think the most recent example is the U.S. forcing our government to buy airplanes, airplanes from them,
Really?
and yeah, and it's not just it's not just a legal provocation. It's not just a legal matter. It is a real threat. You know, you don't buy these planes from me. Well, you're going to go through hell. In other words, yeah.
Wow. Damn.
And it's how the U.S. is behaving lately. I think with every other country,
Yeah.
uh, we have lost everything. Well, every manners. There's no. How can I say this? There's no the gentleness. There's no diplomacy anymore. They just
Yeah.
threat, they
Just
just
threat. Yeah.
insult, they just attack, and they intend to get what they want.
So
And yeah,
I would use the word bully instead of like colonizer,
oh,
bully.
that's the perfect word. Yes, that's the
Yeah.
perfect word for that motherfucker.
And yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know about that.
Tell you one thing. In Vietnam, in our region here in the Southeast Asia, we also have a big bully, which is China. Yeah. That one
Yeah,
motherfucker is
that's
also
correct.
very annoying, and yeah, like I always see the relation between the U.S. With the South American countries, like the relation between China and all the smaller countries around it. Like we have a big bully here. Yeah. So
Yeah, yes. they are dividing the world among themselves, and where we just, you know,
Yeah.
they take resources from us, and well,
Oh yeah, they don't even
hopefully this will
care.
change.
They do not care about the international law. Yeah, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, yeah, that's the big realization of this past 2 years. That was fiction. That was all lies, and it doesn't matter anymore. You know,
Yeah,
if Israel can do what it did, the U.S. can attack a sovereign country, can hijack a president from Venezuela, and nothing happens, and yeah,
yeah,
doesn't exist. It never existed in the first place.
yeah. And the thing is, everybody are opposed to that. They don't want that to happen. They criticize the U.S., but nothing changed. Yeah, nothing changed.
Indeed, indeed. There's Yeah, that's not a democratic country at all. You know,
Yeah.
it's a tyranny.
Yeah, now it's a
So
tyranny, and might as well as it might become a new kind of Nazi or fascist. I don't know. Look at what is happening right
indeed,
now.
indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
out of nowhere, just yeah, terrorize other countries, and they even have a pedophile. I can confidently say a pedophile as the president. Yeah, that's so fucked up.
Indeed,
So
right.
fucked up.
But
Yeah.
yeah, not just the president, you know, it's the whole billionaire class
Yeah.
that was, believing that they could get away with that, you know, rich
Yeah.
people like that, and yeah, it's kind of fucked up. And yeah, the bail is um, gone. That we can see with our bare eyes, you know,
Yeah.
what it is, you know, how crude the world it is, and well, I don't know really uh, how is how is this going to progress from here. You know, it's kind of scary. You know,
It's scary. Yeah.
what's the world going to look like? I don't know, in about 10 years or maybe 5 years, if we're gonna have a big war coming up. So yeah, it's scary
Well.
and disrupting too. You know, by the way, I used to go for this NGO, but the reason I don't work there is because
Mm.
Trump stopped funds for international development. My
Mm.
NGO worked in international development, then I don't have a job anymore.
Oh. Oh wait, you were working for an NGO before?
Yeah, yeah. That's why I went to
Kenya.
Africa,
Oh, okay. Got it.
Kenya.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah,
Ah.
and now I'm planning to go to Spain. I'm trying to migrate there to live there,
Yeah.
but with this context, with this geopolitical context, it's kind of difficult to plan about,
Yeah.
because of inflation, stuff like that. I'm thinking perhaps I'm better here in Peru. I have a job. Money is good, but I don't know if that's going to be the case if I go to Spain. Well, I'm just thinking a lot and planning.
Got it. Well. Oh. Yeah. But yeah. After all, we can just hope for the best. Yeah. That's what I can say.
Yeah, indeed, you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
Let's keep our spirits high and hopes high. No, that's the last thing. That's the last thing they could take from us.
Oh yeah. Right.
And yeah, I'm glad that we had this chance to talk about Vietnam and remember some of the great feats of I think humanity. I think
Sure.
inspiring for all humanity what the Vietnamese people did back then. And yeah, we're gonna need a lot of that in the future for sure.
We're going to need a lot of that.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm happy to have talk about it. But I gotta start the day. I think I'm gonna have my breakfast and just
Oh,
enjoy Saturday and Sunday.
hey, yeah.
It's been nice to meet you,
Hey, it's nice talking to you too.
Jimmy. Hopefully we can meet another time.
Hey, yeah, I will follow you.
Bye bye.
And hey, yeah,
Take
bye
care.
bye. Have a good
Yeah,
day.
sure.
Yeah.
I'll follow you too. Thank you. Thank you. Same.
Take care.
Bye bye.
All right. So that's the first conversation. So I noticed that every conversation that I have normally, it it's not the conversation that I have, but the tendency of the conversation, not mine, by the way, but I participate in. It could be a coincidence. Um, it could be from the other person, but the quality of the conversation, it has the tendency to get a little bit negative as it progress. And yeah, it is what it is. See if anybody join me. Wait, let's check the bank. Sounds about right. After that, like not really needed, but yeah, better create short content. And I wait for about 5 minutes, and then I will move on and live in Hello Talk. D200H. It's not that important. what is that again? U 34 19W. Private jet.